Good afternoon. I'm very pleased to be there with you to explain you what we believe is going to happen in automotive. And I would like to start with the first slide, which is a good news. The era of car in the traditional business OEM to supplier is changing to open the door to the mobility IoT. What does that mean? The technical capabilities of a car of today is not going to allow any long-term sustainable mobility. The underlying technologies to allow the mobility there at our door. And therefore, this industry is undergoing a profound transformation. Technical-wise, in the organization, in the way of collaborating with customers, between supplier and customers, and within ecosystems. Of course, we have adopted that change already by changing and reshuffling our organization to cope to that evolution of the market and to, of course, being part of this new IoT and mobility. You have heard before software-defined vehicle. Software is a buzzword, transformation is key, and basically we see in our business many important points. The first one, business. The automotive, moving to mobility, is going, of course, to offer components still, hardware and software, but also to live with the entire life cycle of the car. Our job will not be finished when the car will go into production. To some extent, it will be the starting point. Software and hardware will be decoupled because we need to take the benefit of the dynamic of software technologies and hardware technologies and being able to go fast. The car maker, the mobility provider are forcing us to be speedy, to offer solutions that you can bring on the market in a pretty quick way. The time to market is the essence of our activity. Speed is key. On the other hand, to achieve that, we need to live truly the software cycle, continuous integration, continuous testing, continuous development, quick integration, with the internal goal that we are able to provide software to the road in one day, code to road in one day. That is a dream we have set to our team to be able to cope with the speed of that market. And last but not least, data are the essence of the quality of the software we'll have to develop now, to enrich algorithm, to train, to improve, and to fix some fundamental problem in the mobility of today. Virtualization. To gain in speed, we cannot wait anymore the hardware to get developed. We need to anticipate, we need to work on cloud solutions to develop the software and make the integration at a later stage into our product through the entire supply chain. If we look at the fundamental evolution, we need to observe the transformation in two directions. A vertical one, of course, and you can see here there, sensor, actuator are becoming smarter. They provide data, they receive insight to behave in a better way. High-performance computer will be a standard in a couple of years to come. First in single domain, then cross-domain, then probably for entry car, scalable compute platform where different domains will collaborate on the same hardware platform. And for that, we need to define some rules, some interfaces. The magnitude and the complexity of the software to be managed needs to cope with rules, interfaces, API. We, as a supplier, don't believe that lock-in will be the solution. We need to open for collaboration. We need to define standards across the industry, and we need to partner with our customers, partner with our suppliers, and partner with ecosystem and, of course, startups. In the center of that chart, you see the so-called middleware, which is an area where we are extremely active, of course, with Elektrobit as a part of our company with more than 3,800 engineers, with Argus, which is a pillar for cybersecurity in all aspects of our development, from component, network to end-to-end solutions. And we want to offer and to be the enabler of the operating system of the car, helping our customers to build their own application from themselves. On top of that, you find all the application we can imagine, and we have also in Israel many cooperation related to autonomous driving, ADAS functions, UX experience, new functions that we can offer separately from the hardware. You need for that clear interface. We are there to help standardizing this interface. I mentioned before the software, the code to road in one day. For that, there is still a way to go also for us. Means having the right tool chain, the right development element that we can seamlessly develop software, test it, integrate, and make it safe for the use of our customers. And that is all of our journey. Not to forget that partnering also with cloud experts, we decided to go with Amazon Web Services to look on the horizontal part, means securing that all what we do can be done off-board, and that will support the transition from off-board through hybrid down to off-board solutions to create seamless experience for our user, not having all function embedded, but using the power of our cloud during the development, execution, and of course maintenance of all activities of all software that the mobility will require. This being said, we claim to say that the majority of innovation, probably 80%, will come from software first. And therefore, we need to anticipate that change and look on how to consider the software. Is that engineering services? Do we work with subscription or engineering services or license? Basically, everything we can standardize in the middleware, classic, adaptive services, we want to pack it and offer as a product to our customers, while at the same time, we need to help them embedding our solutions. And therefore, in our activity, 60% will be product, 40% engineering services, based on 4 pillars: competency, which is key, managing and increasing the competency we have in-house; technology, working closely with ecosystem, with startups, with country and region where the know-how is there; workflow means all the tool chain, all the solutions we are offering based on seamless tool chain and tools to cope with the speed and the complexity; and collaboration. I will show next how we embrace collaboration within the company, which is taking different forms, but that is for us extremely important because we do not claim to do everything by ourselves. We need partners, and we need to live through partnership in a large ecosystem. How do we do that? Basically, we have within Continental Copace, which is an organization independently from the operational business, which is there to scout, help us working with startups, mid-sized companies, suppliers, and of course, on one side, to go in speed in envisioning and developing solution, proof of concept, minimum viable product, but also to buy companies. We'd like to name Argus, which is our big company now for cybersecurity, and which is fully part of Continental, getting the access of all businesses, and we continue step by step to do the same with small partners, small companies, to reach the next level of mobility. Basically, it's all about accelerating. All our job is to gain in speed in that market, to help our customer differentiating from each other by offering superior values, and of course, through investing capabilities and of course partnering, here in Israel particularly, where we are extremely active in autonomous mobility, artificial intelligence, and cybersecurity, we want to continue enriching Continental capabilities to support on the long term the activity from automotive now to the new era of mobility. Thank you very much.